Melching Field, and so are the Hatters. A 12-1 lead for the home team. 18 hits, and that man, Brooks Wilson, has thrown 8 innings with just 2 hits allowed and 13 strikeouts. As the Hatters are cruising to their 11th win of the year. Justin Chin's still out there. Chin's thrown 3 1/3, only 1 run allowed, 6 hits but no walks, 5 strikeouts. He's been really very good out of the bullpen for NJIT, but the damage had been done long before he entered the game. Here's Georgie Arenas, who's 3 for 3 with the sac flies and a perfect evening. Raises average to 257. He scored 1 run, driven 1 in. And the first pitch from Chin is downstairs for ball 1.
It's a fair question to ask what will be remembered more from this game. You know, the breakout performance from the Stetson offense and them laying it on pretty thick in this game, or the Brooks Wilson, just tremendous performance. The score would indicate just how well the offense did, but man, Brooks has been tremendous as well in his own right.
Wilson's been fantastic. I do think the headline, as Arenas fouls this off, is probably 6 RBI in 3 innings for Jack Gonzalez. That was an unbelievable performance. One that will be talked about here for a while. I mean, Gonzalez breaking out and establishing himself as a pure middle-of-the-order hitter. Mike Spooner with a couple of big hits. Austin Hale with 3 hits in this game. And here's a drive deep left by Arenas. Can it stay fair? Oh, yes, indeed. That's a home run for Georgie Arenas. The first career home run for the Miami Kid. And Stetson's lead is 13-1. Maybe Georgie Arenas is going to get a couple of headlines. A 4 for 4 evening with his first career jack.
Just a pull shot straight to left field for Georgie. Looking to get everything behind this. Jacks it right to the corner. That's 335. You can see the yardage marker, foot marker out there. And no chance for Petronico. Arenas with some good pop.
Rowden tries to follow up and takes a huge hack and a miss, 0-1. Ben's had a pretty good night of his own. 1 for 3, but he's walked and reached on an error, scored 3 times. Freshman from DeLand hitting .292. And he fouls this one over the screen.
You know, there's not really going to be many cheap home runs here at Melching Field. You really got to put something behind it if you want to put it out. 335 down the lines, 375 to the gaps. Georgie got a hold of that one.
Rowden's actually 2 for 3 as he takes inside here. He was given a hit on that bad throw, or that tough play in the hole by Haberstroh in the 4th inning, and then reached second on an error, so he was given a hit there. So he's 2 for 3. He does swing and miss here to go to 2 for 4. Ball out of the glove of Hall, but he throws down in time, and there's 2 away. By the way, Anastasia has moved from first base to center field for NJIT defensively. And Berman has come into the game after pinch hitting for Uttendorfer at first base. So that's the defensive changes for NJIT. There's Jacob Coos, who's had a pretty good night himself, and he slaps one down to shortstop. Etz is there, and there's 2 outs. So 1 pitch, 1 out for Coos, who falls to 2 for 4. And up comes Andrew McNeil, who has 2 hits and a walk tonight as well.
Chin will take that. Little mistake there against Georgie Arenas, obviously. But a triple given up in the 7th inning. You know, there's a blemish here and there for Justin Chin, but you got to respect what he's done down the stretch. At least made this more manageable, but more respectable game for the Highlanders. Not giving up, 3+ runs every frame down the stretch.
Yeah, Chin really has pitched pretty well. And there's that breaking ball. It's his bread and butter. That's a strike to McNeil, 0-1. McNeil singled and scored in the first. Has also walked and scored in the second. He was the last man to face the starter, Andres Fernandez, who was pulled without a man warming in the bullpen. Chris Gibbons came in. There's a base hit to right field for McNeil, his 3rd hit of the night. So 4 Hatters with 3 hit evenings as McNeil pulls into first base, and that'll bring Spooner up. He's going to get pinch hit for. Charlie Waters is coming up to hit for Mike Spooner.
You think of Chris Berman, we're calling this game, he'd call him Charlie Runnin' Waters.
Oh dear. probably would.
Those Ricky Waters.
He probably would, yeah. What a reference.
Yeah, not bad.
Chris,
he was known for those.
His last year hosting Sunday Countdown last year. Treasured voice in the history of ESPN. Really one of the greatest ESPN broadcasters of all time. Original network.
Yeah, exactly. He was there almost from the start.
Yeah, 79 with Bob Lee. And they were the first two guys. Over with an incredible legacy at ESPN. There's the 0-1 to Charlie Waters. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and it's 0-2. I do now immediately regret the opportunity not to say back. The Arena's home run. Chris's trademark home run call. It's called many a home run derby over the years. 0-2 to Waters with 2 out of the 8th. And Charlie pops it up off the breaking ball. Tough play at first, and coming over from second, not able to get there, was Tom Brady. And Brady probably had the best shot at it, but just wasn't in a position to make the play, and so Waters stays alive on 0-2.
Yeah, first baseman Berman. You know, it's almost impossible for him to make it straight over his head. Too long of a run for catching Fierro, so Brady maybe just let one go that time. Waters with some extra life. We'll see what he can do with it.
Chin try and get out of another inning here, and Waters cracks one foul. Aaron nearly took out those kids in the top corner of the bleachers, and that'll wake them up from whatever it is they were doing. And we'll do another 0-2.
Even flinch when that thing came in, or maybe they did. I just too far away, but it felt pretty calm and collected as that fly ball was screaming towards him.
And there's ball 1, so Waters hanging in there. Charlie played sparingly this year. He's 2 for 14 with 6 Ks. So trying to find his way back. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Off the glove of Hall. It's going to be a tough play. Brady Hall makes it happen. And the strikeout in for Chin. And the inning is over. So 7 strikeouts and 4 1/3 for Chin. But he does give up the home run to Arenas here in the 8th. And the Hatters take a 13-1 lead to the top of the 9th.